Welcome back to another lesson in the Adobe Premiere Pro course for beginners. Now, in our lesson today, we're going to focus on how to use nests in Adobe Premiere Pro to add effects to our clips. So over here, I've added a few other clips. So I have like 4 more clips to the original video. Then I split the first one into 2. So this is what we have. These are the 4 added clips. Now, I want to first add an effect across dissolve effect to all these clips, so that we can have a smooth kind of transition from one video to the other. So right now you just see it's a sharp transition from one clip to the other. Now, in order to quickly do so, what I'll do is I'll select these 4, 5, 6 clips, press Ctrl D, and what that will do is that it will add a cross dissolve effect on all of them. So if I take this back from over here, let's just play it from over here. You can see the smooth transition that we have. It's one clip dissolving into the other, so it's actually much better than what we had before. Now that's the effect. Now another thing, now what I want to do is I'm going to add nests to this. So what we'll do is I'll just select the 4 clips that I have over here, then right click and select nest. You can select a name, so I'll just name mine sequence 1. Click OK, and what that will do is that it will basically take the 4 clips and turn them into one single clip. So that means whatever whatever I'll do on this clip will affect all these clips. So you can see in just that one single clip I have 4 different videos. So that's the value, that's the use of a nest in Adobe Premiere Pro. Another thing you need to note with nest is that if I double click on that, it will open up its own sequence. So here it is. Here are the 4 videos with the effect, the cross dissolve effect that I had added earlier. So you can come over here and work your magic from here. But I prefer working from over here. So let's go back to original sequence and select the nested clip. Come under effects control and let's try and add a zoom in, zoom out effect like we did earlier. So what I'll do is just set it anywhere you want. Just make sure you've selected the clip. Here it is, and the effects control. Now let's just zoom in. I'll do 140. I think that's okay. 150 is still okay. Then I'm going to change the position. So you can mess around with this a bit until you get your preference. There we go. And then I'll just click on this to mark those as my starting points. Then I'll just move this a little bit to any point you want. Then let's change this. Now I'm going to zoom out and then change the position. So let's take it back. I think this will do. Perfect. There we go. You can zoom out more if you want. So just go ahead and just continue making those adjustments until it fits your preference. So I'll leave it at that. So those are the 2 effects that I'll add. Now what I'll do is I'll select these first 2 and then move them at the very beginning, then select these other 2 and move them at the very end, like so. Now if we play this clip, I want you to see the effect that you'll have. So let's just start over here. So you can see we've animated that clip with the zoom in, zoom out effect, as well as the change in the positioning, and it's going to cut across the 4 clips that we had. So that basically is the function of a nest. So it makes it easier for you to do effects, to apply effects. You can do the same with adding graphics, that is text, images, anything that you will do here will affect the 4 clips that we have. And this is a really cool way of adding effects to it. You can still see the zoom out effect as well as the change in position as the video progresses.